Thanks again for watching this episode of Revelations. We're visiting Ezra International. Mel Hosel, the president founder of the organization. I understand you guys are doing some humanitarian aid and also some practical ways to demonstrate the love of God in word and deed.
Yes, this is a big part of our work in these countries where we're working with the Jewish people. As I mentioned earlier, they're very poor, and a lot of times they don't have medical supplies to take care of themselves or their children. We help in that. We've bought heaters for people. We've supplied clothes. At one time, I think we sent, I don't know how many containers into Ukraine with medical supplies, food. And we've helped buy food for a lot of people that are desperate, taking care of their children. The other areas, we do transportation for them when they have to go to the consulate. It's very expensive if they live 100 or 1,000 miles away to have to go to where the Israeli consulate is. So we will help in that aspect. And when they get ready to leave, the final day of their time in that country, we generally help pick them up, their luggage. We have volunteers from churches. We work through the churches in the countries that we work in. So everyone that works with us are believers, Christians.
Right.
And that's how we show the love of Christ through a physical helping of the Jewish people to get them to Israel.
Yeah, and this takes time. You know, you're spending time with people. That's how they spell love, T-I-M-E, right? So, and as you're doing it, it begs the question, why are you guys doing it? So you get that question a lot out of
We get that question a lot from Jewish people, you know, because in a lot of instances, this is the first time they've ever had a Christian that showed love to them, because the history of Christianity with the Jewish people has not been very good. We look back at history, the Spanish Inquisition, the Crusades, and of course the Holocaust and all those things. And so we do. A lot of times, why are you helping us? And that gives our people a chance to say, well, because we love God and our Messiah is a Jewish man. And so we don't deny that we're believers. We just have to be very careful how we present ourselves because of working so close with the Jewish agency and the Israeli government. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's good stuff. I mean, God so loved the world, He gave, and you know, He demonstrated His love for us. That while we were still sinners, not perfect, He died for us. So it was a demonstration of love.
And this is a very prophetic time we're living in, and the prophecies, like we mentioned, there's hundreds of them, about bringing the Jewish people back. Because God has a plan for Israel in these end days. And I think that as believers, we're being blessed with an opportunity to actually be involved in fulfilling Bible prophecy. Because it's God that said He's going to bring them back, not Ezra, not us. He just happened to choose us to be a part of it. And anyone can be a part of this to help the Jewish people return.
And Jesus said, even if you help the least of these, you're ministering unto me as well. So,
Amen.
Absolutely. This is good stuff. Hey, keep watching. We're going to get some more interviews and talk a little bit more about how God is using Ezra International in these last days to reap a big harvest. Keep watching.
Their only hope is to get out of these former Soviet Union countries, South America, Hungary, and we're also in those areas. And so when they get a chance to go out, just a big sigh of relief you see under the thing. They're praising God, thanking us for all that we're doing to be a blessing unto them.
They will help do document research, something that's very important when someone has maybe for all their life hidden their Jewishness. They now have to prove that Jewishness. We help find those documents to do that.
We help them get their passports and their visas and pay for their travel expenses to and from the Israeli embassy for the required consultation. All of those kinds of things. Pay their debts off they owe to the government, provide transportation to the airport for their flights to Israel, and all of those things. We do that in all these countries.
But we're making that process a million times easier for them. And we're having the opportunity to show Christian love to people who have a huge history of feeling that Christians are against them, that the Christians have caused all their problems. But we're able to love them, carry their bags, just stand with them in the whole process. And it's breaking down centuries of barriers of hostility.
We need people praying for Christians who are being called to serve the Jewish communities in those countries. We need people to pray for the Jewish people of those countries, that this desire will awaken in their hearts and that they'll understand that there's a place for them in Israel.
We were able to go to Israel and actually visit 2 families while we were there. And just to see the excitement and their tears of being in Israel, having left the former Soviet Union and what they have now, it's just something I'll never forget.
If you know of a ministry that we need to know about, please give us a call, 888-641-8606, or take a look at our website, revelationstv.org.